Hey everyone, it's Zinnia here, and today I wanted to show you how to make a vertical platformer in OctoStudio. So yeah, by the end of this series, I'll show you how to make a game like this one, and here in part 1, I'll show you how to add gravity and jumping from platforms. Also, special thanks to Ian for creating this project. So yeah, let's get started. So first, let's have this octopus character move around when we tilt the device. So I'll go to the More Blocks category, and there's this block, Tilt to Move. And if I drag that out and tap on it, try not to hit my microphone while I'm doing this, when I tilt the device around, the character moves wherever I'm tilting it. I'll drag out a play button block so this starts when we tap play. Okay, so we have the octopus moving. Now let's make it so that while we're tilting it around, the octopus is also always moving down due to gravity. So if I drag out a move block and have the octopus go one step upward at lightning speed, that makes it move up. And if I want the octopus to go down, like it's falling with gravity, I could put in a negative number here, so let's just try that out. And there we go, now the octopus is moving down. And in our game, we want the octopus to be sort of always moving down. So to do that, I could drag out a forever block and put it around this, and I'll have that start when the play button is pressed. And so now we can tilt the character around, and it's also, even if we're not tilting it, the character is also just gradually going downward. So there we go, we've got a bit of gravity going. And so this is pretty good for having the octopus go down at a steady rate, but what if we want the octopus to be able to fall faster and faster? So to do that, we can make a variable and call it y speed, and we can use this variable to control the y speed, so the speed upward or the speed downward, of the octopus. So how about when the game starts, I'll set the y speed to 1. So it's like the octopus starts with a little bit of speed upward, like a little bit of speed in the positive direction. And then how about every second of the game, we can change y speed by -1. So the y speed is just getting lower and lower and lower. So let's just try that out. Okay, I'll start the game. And y speed is getting lower and lower, but the character is still just moving down at the same steady rate. And that's because in this movement code, it still just says move -1. And so how about instead of it just always moving by -1, we can drag this circular block and we can set this block to y speed. And now this block will always set itself to whatever y speed is. So right now y speed is -6, so this block says -6. Or if y speed got all the way down to -52, this will say -52. So we can drop this block in here, and now let's see how that goes. So, oh, okay, interesting. That definitely changed things. Y speed is getting quite low, quite fast. So for one thing, how about instead of changing y speed by -1, we could change it by -0.1. So let's try that. Okay, so that is an improvement, but the character is still eventually going very, very fast. So how about we also make it so that y speed can't go any lower than, say, -10. So I'll say if y speed is less than -10, then we can just sort of set y speed to -10. So we won't let it get any lower than that. I will try that out. Okay, and we go down a bit, and then we sort of stay at -10. Okay, that's pretty nice. Also, the character is currently falling through the bottom of the screen, so how about we make it so that when the character runs into the bottom edge of the screen, we'll just stop the game. So I'll drag out the stop all block, and let's try that out. And there we go. Now, once we run into the bottom of the screen, the game stops. So this is going pretty good, but it's a pretty short game right now because there are no platforms for us to jump from. So for the next step, I will tap here and we can paint a platform. So I'm just gonna draw a very simple one with a rectangle. You could draw it however you like. I think that's pretty good. And so right now we can, technically go onto the platform, but we just fall right through it. So how about we make it so that when the octopus runs into the platform, we can make the octopus bounce. So to do that, we wanna detect when the octopus has run into the platform. So we could go to the platform sprite and drag out this block when touches, and then when the octopus runs into the platform, how about we send a message and we can call it bounce. And then we can go back to the octopus sprite to make it do something when it gets that message. And how about we say where's that block? Okay. When I receive the message bounce. Okay, so when this happens, we want the octopus to actually not be moving down. We want it to move upward. So how about when this message bounce is received, we can set Y speed to something really high, like a positive number. So maybe I'll set it to something like 4. And let's try that out. So, okay, I go down onto the platform, and when I hit the platform, my Y speed goes up. And it's nice because for a moment, the Y speed gets set to 4, but eventually Y speed decreases and decreases because this block is always making Y speed get lower and lower. So we eventually lose our boost and start going back down. So that's what I wanted to show you in part 1. So far, we've got a nice little jump going. And in part 2, I'll show you how to add more areas to reach, more platforms, and more. So yeah, for now, I hope you enjoy starting your project, and I'll see you in the next video.